Welcome to the DJNTV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at DJNTV.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
Hey guys, welcome to Hanging Out on Monday Nights. John and I were talking last week, I think. I had bought something for the kids, and he thought it might be a really clever thing for anyone to have in their vehicle, DJs or not. And it's a little first aid kit with band-aids and stuff in it. Let's say you're going to a job, you cut your finger or whatever. Hey man, right here, just this little thing. I bought them in red so you can easily identify them even in a vehicle with a bunch of crap all over it. You look for the red thing and here you go. It's pretty basic. It's got tweezers in it, some antibacterial wipes, some band-aids, some scissors, things like that. Or you get a splinter on a gig or whatever. Something like this could be pretty handy, especially if you're out on the road going to a gig for anybody, whether you're doing mobile stuff or you're doing club stuff or whatever. This might be a good thing to have. I know a guy like Buddy takes the kitchen sink with him wherever he goes. Buddy's got the giant Mercedes van, mega van, whatever it's called.
Sprinter,
and he's got everything in it. And then Jay, who's not here tonight, brings cables for things that he doesn't even own with him to every event. So I guess what I thought might be interesting to talk about is, without going overboard, what should you bring? You know, what would be practical to bring, make sense to bring, without bringing things that, you know, because you could get really ADHD about it and bring everything with you, like our friend Buddy.
That sounds good.
Including you want to bring everything with you?
No, I don't bring everything with me, but I do have a few items that I make sure I have in my car at all times.
Like what?
Change of clothes, pants, shirt, polo shirt.
Good idea.
Pair of pants.
Great idea.
Okay. Then in my gear bag, there's a bottle of ibuprofen, Pepto.
Oh, that's the wrong bottle I was thinking of.
Yeah, those your friend. Yeah.
Yeah. And dude wipes or baby wipes, whatever.
Baby wipes for dudes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, just in case.
You never happens. Know.
All really good ideas. Really good ideas.
Oh, and there's a toothbrush and toothpaste also.
Right on. And maybe some dental floss, something.
No dental floss, just at least a toothbrush and toothpaste, just in case.
Okay.
But definitely change your clothes. I mean, no telling what happens. You know, you step in something, you spill something, you know, you need to change.
I was talking to the guy who was the co-founder of ADJ. And he was telling me how he flew to China one time. He lost his luggage and he couldn't get his luggage for 3 days.
Yeah.
So he's wearing the same underwear for 3 days. So now in his briefcase, he has a pair of underwear with him at all times, just in case.
Well, my mama taught me that back when, in case I had an accident. Make sure you get clean drawers.
Write your name in it too. Write your name so someone can return you home.
Yeah.
You found. Please drop
bracelet.
I mean, but the thing is, if you're traveling
right
like that, you can find a Walmart or someplace to go get some underwear. I'm just saying, but
yeah, it's true.
I mean, but yeah, for the most part, I understand. I definitely keep at least a change of clothes in the car. You know,
I mean, I find myself out in the middle of nowhere sometimes. You know, I've driven
Yeah.
an hour outside the nearest gas station to this weird barn venue.
And your GPS won't even work out there sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your phone signal's gone. And
right.
So, you know, anything I can have with me is going to be a real lifesaver. And something like this, a dumb thing like this in the center console, I think is a really neat idea for anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a DJ or not. That it was $10 on Amazon. Big deal. I gave them to the kids yesterday. Well, most of the kids yesterday, just because I wanted them to carry in the cars too. But I got one in my truck.
Yeah.
So if it's a
And not
problem,
only for you, Brian, but for maybe a guest at the event.
oh,
that-
any kind of
right.
thing, yeah,
Yeah.
Any
yeah,
kind of emergency.
Right.
sure.
Hmm.
I hope I never have to use it, but it's there just in case I do. And I have found personally that it's the Murphy's Law kind of thing. If I don't have it, I definitely need it.
Mhm.
If I have it, I'm never going to use it.
Right.
So it's karma insurance, if anything, to have something like that.
It's just like car insurance. You keep paying on it, never need it, right?
Mhm.
Once the day it elapses, you get into an accident, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's
Much.
just the way it goes. Yeah.
You got anything that you bring with you, John? That
I do. I'd like to just recommend 455-gallon black trash bags for when it starts raining all of a sudden
Yes.
inside and it wasn't
Yes.
supposed to. And you can just whip those over a speaker in a
Yes.
pinch. Plus a poncho. Went to a Pats
Oh,
game
that's a
and
good idea.
it was a raining day and they gave it, and it came in a pack probably about a third of the size of that thing, and you unfolded it. It was this
Right.
giant tarp that you wear. I'm like, if only I could fold it back that small again. I haven't been successful, but I still take it with me. It's like those Rand McNally road maps out of the glove box. Like,
Right.
well, it's never going to be back in that shape again. You just kind of scroll them up. But yeah, so rain poncho and at least 4 trash bags and things you can do just in a pinch, real quick. Like that cloud's
yeah.
moving really fast, and then
I do the 4 trash bag thing, at least 4, and I got a little place I can stuff them in the back of the truck. It's almost like it is like a tissue dispenser. You can pull them out and
yep,
get them as you need them. They're there.
you
if
can
I
get
need
one
them.
on each speaker, one on the sub, and one across the top of your table or whatever, and at least
Mhm.
you're not letting nothing's getting ruined that day. So
Or for load and load outs.
Mhm.
So you're in a storm and you
Oh,
got a load out,
absolutely. Yeah.
and you rock and roller cart. You just you put them upside down on top of your speakers, and your speakers are covered.
Mhm.
You can bring your or your amp rack or your amp rack, your mixer rack, whatever you have. You know.
Yeah. Well, for the same, I guess this is also rain precautions. I've got some of those bins that have the lids on the top that fold in to one another.
Yes.
Sadly, if that's on the top row of the cart, the rain gets in there.
Those
Rain
do
gets in
lead.
there.
Yeah.
One piece lids are
Yes,
I
always
pack
better.
when I know it's going to be a rainy day, that I don't want everything inside every bin getting soaked.
Right.
Just something preventative. You're like, even if there's a 20% chance of rain loading in or loading out, just pack things differently. Pack things for the weather. Be smart.
So I'm going to ask Buddy this. I'm going to try to frame this question very carefully. Okay. Let's just say that you're doing a gig that does not require the Sprinter van and you're bringing another vehicle with you. Does this ever happen?
Oh yeah.
When that happens, what are you carrying with you?
I still bring our jump bag that again, it got off Amazon. It's just like a paramedic jump bag, has multiple compartments in it. It does have a first aid kit, and I have a little more advanced stuff than that. But some of the things in there: Tide pens, safety pins, bobby pins, a sewing kit because things happen. You know, extra those little stick lighters. Sounds funny, but it's things like that. You know, besides the Tylenol, Advil, things like that. But we have quite a bit of stuff in there, and it's always amazing me. Super glue, and it's like it's like a trip bag. You go in there, it's like someone asks for something. Do you have this? Let me check the magic bag. You know, and you're opening it up and looking inside, like, oh yes, I do have this. It has saved me multiple times because clients, when they have their special day, they are looking for help and assistance. And if you can help them out just by having a Tide pen, by having certain things, it not only makes you a hero, but something happens to you, you can take care of yourself and still look professional or take care of a problem that might be something very small, but could affect your performance. You know, if
Well, I'm
you
with
have a
you.
rip in
Yeah.
something, you know, you can sew it up real quick. You know, you can do
As much
stuff.
as much as I want to be helpful, and I am a helpful person, I always want to help people. The last thing I want to do is be needy. I don't want to be in a situation where I need to ask for something.
Right.
You know, if somebody else needs something and I can provide it, that's great. But I at least want to be in the position where I don't have to go to somebody and say, "Does anybody have a whatever?" No, I should have that stuff. Something else that I did recently, John and I were discussing. I think Damon might have been in on this one too. I've put together a basic toolkit for my
Yeah.
vehicle. Yeah, and it's not just to fix my vehicle, because I think that's what a lot of people think. Okay, what do I need to do repairs on my vehicle? That's all well and good, but there's so many times I'm somewhere and something needs a repair, and I have some tools in there. A basic pair of vice grips, you know, flathead, 4-in-1 combination screwdriver kind of thing, scissors, those kind of things I carry with me. That could be gear repair. That could be a quick field repair on your equipment if there's a problem. You never know.
Brian, talking about that, a couple years ago, had a groom come up to me and go, "Do you happen to have a hammer?" I said, "By any chance, I do, because we have a toolkit on the van." And I'm like, "Yeah, we have it." Tracy ran downstairs real quick and grabbed it, and they were putting together the basically the altar for their ceremony, and they couldn't get something through. The bolt wouldn't go through one part, and they didn't have anything to pound it. And then I'm like, yeah. And it's very easy, simple to go to Home Depot or to Lowe's or to Menards or whatever and buy a simple toolkit, and you can do so much with it.
What was it, John? Was it Wednesday I went out and bought tools? Was that when I did that?
I think. Yeah, might have been.
Yeah. So I bought a hammer.
For all the jobs you didn't expect suddenly popped up.
For all the jobs that I've been doing for my
wow, look at this.
family
I just happened to have all the right tools with me today because we talked about it.
Yeah.
A little bit of the place for your stuff from George Carlin a little bit.
Right.
I leave some stuff here, but then I'm going here. I'm only going to take a little bit of the stuff. Then I'm only going to take the
reduced version of your stuff.
If you guys haven't watched The Place for Your Stuff, George Carlin, go give that an eyeball after.
Well, the reason I brought it up is because Buddy mentioned a hammer. I bought a little miniature hammer at Harbor Freight, just a little bitty guy with claw hammer. How many times I've used that claw hammer since I bought it last Wednesday?
It's tiny though.
How many times I've used it?
Like the handle's only as big as your fist. What are you getting, like a running start?
It's worked. I've used that hammer 3 times.
Nice.
Since I bought it last Wednesday. Just, going to somebody's house, need to do something, it's work.
You need to get into a tiny spot, right? And
So, yeah, I think it's a good idea to carry a few things with you just in your vehicle. And again, I mean, it's great if you can be the hero. I mean, I think that's what a lot of DJs want to do. They want to just provide this amazing customer service, and I'm all for that. But like I'm saying here, maybe just not being needy is ideal. So some of the things I carry Tums, aspirin, things like that I may need. A lot of people bring a bottle of water. I've heard people mention bottled water a lot. You can usually find water. You can usually find some water when you're out and about. It's not a rare commodity. There's a lot of water, especially here in the Midwest. I live next to the biggest fresh body of water in the world, or one of them. So we've got plenty of water. But there's some things we don't have, like plenty of scissors or plenty of hammers or plenty of vice grips or plenty of first aid kits. So they're kind of a commodity it's like, you ever flown on an airplane and all of a sudden a bag of M&Ms is like the coolest contraband in the world because nobody else has it. It's like
just not the peanut ones, because somebody might have an allergy or something.
Yeah, I found that out with a Snickers bar one time.
Like, you can't have that. It's got peanuts in it.
Like, what?
Since when?
Yeah. So some lady on the plane said something about peanut allergy. Oh, they're real. I'm like, really? First time I ever heard of them. It was like 15 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. And where's my ashtray?
Right. Well, it's there, but you can't
like
use
1975. It. Yeah. Plain etiquette. Yeah. Well, it's the Murphy's Law of it all, I think, because we've been around the block a few times, and it's when you don't have that thing and you say, never again will I be caught by surprise, and I'll have a set of fuses that fit everything just in your car or something that you say, I should have known. It's just, it's preparation prevents it from being a problem later.
Something else I do like to carry are a variety of sizes of bungee cords.
That's great.
Yeah.
For what? Well, I don't know. But when the situation arises, I got them. Sometimes it's to, strap things down the truck, obviously, but you never know. You could be strapping things to the cart. You could be using it to assist a client, but it's cool to have those in the car too. Always carry bungee cables.
Here's one thing I've always bring extra, and it may sound stupid, but extension cords.
Oh yeah, that's
And
scale
I
that
think
stuff.
we
Yeah.
all do.
Mhm.
But I was at one wedding a month or two back, and their photo booth guy they hired, where they wanted him set up, wasn't able to plug in. So he had asked me, "Do you have?" I'm like, "Yeah." And you know what? I never got that thing back. I was in a
Yeah.
rush to get out of there. I never asked.
That's why you don't bring your
So,
really good
yeah.
extension cord as your extra extension
You know,
cord.
you're supposed to like tie a hubcap to it, then you know they'll bring it back for sure. Then
I'm sure
a
he's still
bathroom key.
using it to this day. I hope. But
I can tell you this. I've worked with musicians, photo booth people, violinists, guitarists, what you name it. Rarely do I ever do a gig with another service provider where they don't need to borrow something I have.
really, yeah.
Oh, very rare
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they don't. If
Mhm.
they don't, it's like, hey, they're pretty good. But most of
Right.
the time, they need something. Anybody else experience that?
I
Buddy
think in
does.
my case, they just the venue and the couple wanted him here. I don't think he investigated how far the power was, and so when he got there, it was like, "Oops,"
Or
you
there's
know.
a multi-op and there's like 6 photo booths and everyone has a grab and go bag and one of them didn't have the extension cord in it. You know,
I guess.
you drew the short straw that day.
I mean, I could be a jerk and say it's not my job, but ultimately, I just want the event to go well for the client. And
Right, and
you
that's
know,
what you do. You help out
they don't
when you
need to
can.
know
Yeah.
about it or anything
Right.
else. You just
They
make it
didn't
happen.
need to know. Right.
That's just a nice guy thing to do.
No, skip that, man. That's a $50 deposit. They asked me for something.
Like it's like
Hey,
borrowing
it's
the
fair.
quarter to 1/8 thing, man. Like, you can't borrow that. What do you mean you need
Yeah,
that for? What do you need it
exactly.
for? Here's an RCA to this, to this, to this. It's the same thing. You go through all 3 pieces. You're not getting
You
much
need an
more than
extension
1/8.
cord? I don't know. What do you got?
Yeah. Right.
You need
What do
some
you mean? What do you
collateral
got?
there.
Nice watch.
I'll let you take this extension cord if you got a 10 millimeter socket. Let's go.
It's an even
You hand,
trade. Yeah.
you hand me a 10 millimeter socket, you got the extension cord.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yep. That's fair. Yeah.
Right.
Well, and something I'm surprised John Cawley didn't bring up was snacks, peanut butter crackers, something, just you know.
I like snacks.
Actually, I got a story for that.
Go ahead.
Of course, Buddy has a story.
About 2 years ago, a groomsman walked up to Tracy and said, I was told by the bride that you have everything. I'm kind of hungry because I need to eat, and I got a headache, and I'm afraid because I need to eat. Do you happen to have anything that I might be able to snack on?" And Tracy's like, "No problem." She goes in her little bag and brings out like 3 or 4 little granola bars and protein bars. He goes, "What do you want?" So he grabs 2 granola bars and a protein bar. He goes, "Thank you so much." So it's like just having those things like you're being self-reliant, self-sufficient.
I was
with
talking about
equipment.
snacks for us, not them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
you know
Buddy's
what?
got a big enough van. He's got a
But
vending machine in the back.
you're
But he's
looked
got to
upon as a
justify
hero.
that
Like,
sprinter somehow.
you're looked upon as a hero. You're looked upon as people looking at you going,
No, of
"Wow,
course.
you do have everything."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not a walking convenience store. Okay.
No.
But sometimes it's not a bad thing being that way. It's that's a good thing. I'm not going to open up a side of the van and say, "Hey, I'm serving food out of it now. I'm not a food truck."
Yeah.
But
I'll tell the story real quick, and I'll keep it very brief as to why I bought these kits. I've told these guys, but I'll go ahead and tell everybody. I was at an event, not a event that I was doing, an event for our great nephew who had graduated high school and got a scholarship to engineering school, having a party in the park for him. And my grandson was there, and he cut his finger. And his dad said, "Oh, Grandpa's got Band-Aids." And they looked at me, and I'm like, it's been haunting me ever since. The Grandpa wasn't prepared. So my first thought was Grandpa's going to get a first aid kit. Then I got to thinking, you know what? Now everyone gets a first aid kit. So I don't got to go to Grandpa for the first aid kit anymore.
Right.
So that's why I got them for the kids. So they could have them for their kids or just for themselves. But my point being is sometimes you don't know what you need until you're in a situation where it's like, wow, I really could have used that.
Right.
And then you get it. So if there's anything that anyone watching has on them that they don't want to be stuck in that same situation again, so they always bring it. What is that thing? What have you found useful? I mean, back in the old days, we were talking about things like flashlights. Now every phone has a flashlight. You know, it's not this big deal anymore. But there are other things that, you know, the phone can't do for you. There's not an app for a band-aid. You just just need a band-aid.
Sadly, no. Or Sharpie, you know, that saved the day. A lot of times it's very
Well,
important.
the other thing too is jumper cables. A lot of people don't carry them anymore because they have AAA, and well, the downfall is you want to wait 2 hours for them to show up. If you get jumper cables, I'm sure somebody can jump you if, say, you leave a light on when you run to your van to grab something, you know?
I don't carry it anymore, but I have them. You know what I used to always carry in my vehicle?
What?
Everything I needed to get into a car.
Oh,
Like the keys got locked in it.
Like, yeah.
It's
If you got
something I
locked
learned.
out. Yeah.
Well, it's something I learned at the dealership.
Yeah.
Because batteries would die, you couldn't unlock the car, or the keys were locked in the car, or you didn't have the keys, you had to get into the car. So we got real good about getting into cars. Now, this goes back a long time ago, and it was used cars. So these cars were from the 90s, early 2000s. I don't know if I want to mess with some of these new cars and be liable for that.
No.
I used to always be popping locks. I had all the neat tools to do it too, and I was quick.
Well, Brian wasn't always a Christian. Remember?
No, it was always
no, this is all above board. This is
John knows what I'm talking about.
I'm kidding.
John's ex-car business. He gets it. He knows.
I can get into a car pretty quick too.
They used to make fun of me at the dealership because we would get these cars in with aftermarket stereos, and we always wanted to sell like the Mustangs or whatever with all factory equipment. So we get the factory stereo, and they'd have me do the swap because I could do it so fast. They were convinced I was a car stereo thief because I could get in and out so fast. No, it's just not that hard. You know, you just do it.
You got the right on there.
It's a second language if you've swapped out enough stereos.
Every time there's it, give it to Brian. It'll be done in 5 minutes.
Matter of fact, you helped me. You helped me, Brian, putting a new stereo member into my RAV4.
Because I know how to do it.
I sent you the diagram, and you're like, do this, this, and this. And yeah.
Blanca bought me a t-shirt that says something to the effect of, I know stuff and I can do things. That's all it says. Because I guess I'm just that dude now. But we got 3 minutes. Anybody else have anything they want to add?
Yeah, just one quick. Just if you've ever gone to like an upscale event and you walk into the men's room of said event, maybe because you're going to change or whatever, sometimes you see a rack of like things on display or a little wicker basket with things in. And this is kind of the same thing we were talking about. And I've seen little bottles of scope and seal files and earplugs and just all kinds of goofy, like you almost just have to just go poke around like, what's in here? You know,
right? I always do,
and I steal half of them. You know.
Well, you know, like the itty bitty tic tac things that have like 6 in it. Like, is that even who makes these? Right? This is going to be just
awesome.
But it's just a case of this is just a place going above and beyond for just conveniences to the customer that walks in and sees that. You know, like remember the little wet nap things you'd get after like fried chicken or whatever, just so you can at least get the grease off your hands.
Yeah, buddy's wheels turning. He's going to start putting those in every bathroom and every event that he does, courtesy of Buddy and Tracy.
Yeah, it's the restroom complimentary stuff you need kit. Yeah, absolutely.
I walk by the bathroom attendant. You're out of Tic Tacs.
Yeah, you know, get branded wipes, branded Tic Tacs, branded mouthwash.
Right. And Eric's got Tic Tacs on sale at the DJ booth, $5 for a quarter. Yeah.
I can see the wheels turning in his head.
There are companies you can brand that, and you could have that because I've seen couples have stuff branded for their wedding.
Yeah, with their name on it.
You know, mints and stuff like that. So you could do that easily.
Toothpicks, even just stupid things. It's just like, why don't? If only I had something. You know.
Exactly. It's
but that's
a smart thing to do.
All helpful hints. All great ideas without everybody.
Yeah. Cool. I hope this helps somebody out there, and if it did, give the video a like and tell John we're awesome and all that kind of stuff.
I wouldn't go that far. but
Go that far, but we really appreciate you tuning in, and we welcome your ideas in the comment section. We'll see you next time. Yeah.